The first rule of xenobiology on Station K-17 was simple. Never let juveniles ingest unknown substances. The second rule was unspoken but universally understood. Humans are walking unknown substances. That's why Dr. Tali Ren nearly dropped her datapad when security pinged her with a priority alert from the nursery wing. The thumbnail image froze on a scene that made every crest along her neck flare and alarm 3 small alien cubs, barely knee-high to a human, clustered around a silver and blue can clutched in a gloved hand. A can with a red symbol like wings. A human energy drink. "Oh, stars," she whispered. "That's Red Bull." The cubs belonged to the Valori, a species famed for their calm, herbivorous nature, and delicate neural balance. Their young were soft-furred, big-eyed, and notoriously sensitive to stimulants. Too much sugar could send them into tremors. Too much excitement could cause synaptic overload. And there, sitting cross-legged on the floor like he owned the place, was human engineer Jack Morales, holding a can of Red Bull just out of reach while the cubs chirped happily. Dr. Talierin slammed the cum. "Morales, step away from the juveniles immediately." Jack looked up at the ceiling camera. Hey, Doc. "I'm not giving it to them. Promise." One of the cubs, with ears too big for its head, reached up with both paws and made a hopeful squeak. Jack sighed. "Okay, I wasn't going to—" "But they keep asking. They don't even share a language." Talierin snapped. Jack tilted his head. "You'd be surprised. It had all started, as many interspecies incidents do, with a maintenance call. The nursery's climate regulator went haywire, and Jack was sent to fix it. He arrived with his toolkit and a half-empty Red Bull tucked into his vest pocket. After fixing the regulator in 15 minutes, he cracked open the can. The sound was a subtle, soft pesht, barely audible. But every cub's ears twitched. Jack froze. Slowly, 3 pairs of enormous eyes opened and locked onto him. They sat up. They sniffed. They toddled closer. Jack had grown up with animals. He recognized curiosity when he saw it. He also recognized the look of creatures who had decided something belonged to them. "Nope," he said gently. "Human drink." The cubs chirred again, louder this time, one even hopping in a way that meant it wanted a treat. "You want this?" The smallest cub nodded. Jack stared at the can. He stared at the cubs. "Absolutely not," he muttered. Then he hesitated. "What if," he whispered, "they just smell it?" He held the can a little closer. The cubs leaned in, sniffed, and their eyes lit up. Back in the present, Dr. Talierin stormed into the nursery with guards and a medical scanner. "Step aside," she ordered. Jack raised his hands. "I swear, Doc, they didn't drink any. They just really like it." She scanned the cubs. Heart rate stable, neural activity elevated, but not dangerously so. The cubs bounced on their paws, tails flicking. One even attempted a clumsy somersault. Dr. Talierin frowned. "They're energetic." Jack coughed. "So's the drink." An emergency meeting was called. The can of Red Bull sat sealed in a containment field like a dangerous artifact. Scientists listed its contents: caffeine, taurine, sugars. The eldest Valori appeared on a holoprojector, her form coiled with concern. And the juveniles were exposed. "Only olfactory exposure," Dr. Talierin said quickly. "No ingestion." The elder considered this, yet they responded positively. "Yes," Jack said. Like, really positively. As if on cue, the cubs, now in an observation enclosure, began to play with surprising energy. They were chasing lights, stacking blocks faster than usual. The scientists murmured. "This level of activity," one said slowly, "is normally only achieved during peak sunlight seasons on their homeworld." Another's eyes widened. "Their neural scans show enhanced focus. No distress markers." Dr. Talierin stared at the data. "Impossible." Jack scratched his beard. "Maybe not. Bike on Earth. Caffeine hits different species differently. Ever see a cat on catnip. The scientists carefully synthesized the aroma of the drink and introduced it into the nursery air at extremely low concentrations. The cubs responded immediately. Their playfulness increased, their learning speed improved, and their bonding behaviors intensified. "This is unprecedented," Dr. Talleyrand whispered. The Velori eldest crest rippled in amazement. The human beverage's scent stimulates their curiosity centers without overloading them. She looked at Jack. "Human Morales, you have, through reckless ignorance, advanced Velori juvenile enrichment research by several generations." The elder smiled, "And it seems they've imprinted upon the source." Jack blinked. "The can." "No," she said. "You." From that day on, Jack became a scheduled enrichment volunteer. He never brought the actual drink again, but he did bring empty, cleaned cans. The cubs adored them. They followed him everywhere, mimicking his movements. As Jack knelt with the cubs piled on his lap, chewing contentedly, other species watched in astonishment. "Humans," one murmured, "are strange." "Yes," another agreed, "but look how gentle he is." Jack smiled. "Yeah, guess we're good with kids." And somewhere in the Velori data archives, a new note was added to humanity's reputation. Surprisingly good with alien cubs, especially when armed with the smell of an energy drink. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more stories from across the galaxy.